Hello.
Sit down to run around.
Oh, you're gonna get That's my jeans. That's my jeans. Now, I don't take it for granted that I have lived a very, very lucky life. And as I make my way through that life, I'm starting to think more and more, especially as I get older now, what can I actually do to give back? Those of you that have followed me on YouTube for a while will know that I'm really big into animal welfare. I've been plant-based for quite a long time now. And so I'm really proud to be back at a place that I love so much, EDGAR'S Mission, about an hour north of Melbourne, where the awesome staff and volunteers look after animals who've often come from some pretty horrible circumstances, and many of whom may not have even had a life had they not have ended up here in the care of EDGAR'S Mission. The big difference with my last visit though is last time I just came down here and they gave me a tour. I had a look around, I patted some animals. This time, however, myself and my wife Jackie, who's in one of the paddocks over there playing with the lambs last time I saw her, we're actually going to be properly put to work on an actual volunteer day here at EDGAR'S Mission. Today, apparently, they've got a long list of jobs that we have to do.
Oh, hello.
You have a new friend.
I do.
Bianca, which one is Hamish, which one is Andy?
So this here is Hamish, and
This
then we've
is
got
Hamish.
Andy down the back there. You're going to come with us today.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Because he's a lighter skin colour, we have to pop the sunscreen on to protect his ears. There's not a lot of hair coverage there. But yeah, as you can see, he has permanently autographed all the walls along here with his ears. So all that white stuff is basically him rubbing the sunscreen along the walls.
Oh, look at all the way around. That is darling. They are so funny.
Yeah, he's just like...
No, he's not interested in me.
Not interested.
Doesn't care about me, that's fine.
Moved it around a bit like we would move all of our blankets around in bed. Just want it to be
That's
quite
like
nice
making,
and
so
floofy
literally
for
making
them.
the bed for the
We're
pigs.
making the bed for them, yes.
Yeah.
So we can see inside that there's really nothing in the water that needs to come out. We've checked and there are no food bowls around. We've done the shelter, so we've tidied up their bed and we've raked the floor to remove any stray straw. And then the last thing is poo patrol, and we're actually going to head out there to...
You're not going to use your hands?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's just like cleaning the cat's litter.
Just 10 times bigger.
Just, yeah, bit more of it.
They are very, very clean animals, and they will not use their bedding as a bathroom like some of our other animals do, and they'll have a designated toilet as far away from their bedding as possible. And so out here now we are going around and picking up their poo and cleaning the yard, and that's because they are really very clean animals.
Let it be known as well that even though it looks like only Bianca and Jackie are doing this part of the process, I have been. I was just filming this bit, but did you tell everyone at home that I was cleaning up the poop at
He
some
was
point?
definitely cleaning up the poo.
Thank you very much. I'll pay you later. Thank you.
Ray Ray and Lambini arrived 4 years ago. Trying to get some wheat bix out of there. We'll wait for that moment, Lambini. So Ray Ray was driven all the way from South Australia by a kind-hearted person, because you'll probably notice that she actually was born without eyes. So she has a condition called microphthalmia. Yeah, luckily for that kind-hearted person, she now has found her way here to EDGAR'S Mission, and her best friend here is Lambini. When he came, he had a pneumonia, so he was quite unwell, but with the right care and treatment, he made a full recovery, and he's now best friends with Ray Ray. He's her seeing eye sheep, so you'll notice he has a bell around his neck.
Ah, yes.
So that she knows where he is at all times. Yeah, but just to see her, like, she's so resilient. And
So what are our jobs here, Bianca? What's our role here?
okay, so similar to the job that we did earlier with Maple and Aristotle, we're going to do a paddock clean. Three each. Okay, do they eat them one at a time? Oh no, it's okay. Sorry. little flower.
It's like walking through a minefield as well, isn't it, through here? When you walk through a cow paddock.
You just have to accept you're going to step in cow.
At some point you'll step in one, yeah.
So this here is Latefa, and she's one of our senior cows. She has been with us for 16 years.
Oh, wow.
And when she arrived, she was only a little calf, so I think about 5 weeks old or so. And she's very friendly, and she does love a brush.
She loves a brush.
Yes.
Hello.
And cows can live up to about 20 years of age.
Yeah.
So she's one of our senior girls.
Hello, guys. No. Don't like having a camera thrust in your face. No one does.
You don't want to be kicked by an
I
alpaca.
don't want to freak you out, but it appears you're being watched.
We dropped it! Oh my god, those tongues! Oh, what? Got it.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah.
Bye, guys. Favourite animal? Number 1. Oh, hang on. Bianca, someone's in the wheat bix. I'm just gonna...
Leaving that there. Oh my goodness me, we will put this down.
Safely away. Well done, though. Points for effort. Well done. Bianca, out of curiosity, so what happens to the eggs?
So we actually collect the eggs daily, and then throughout the week we boil them up with the shell, and then we crush them, and then we actually feed them back to the birds. So we usually mix them in with some sort of greens, and then it's a really good way to replenish some of the calcium that's lost through egg laying.
All of the volunteer jobs here at EDGAR'S Mission have got their own unique name. We're currently now doing Donkey Poo Patrol. See if you can guess what that involves. I haven't found any.
Oh, it's because it's all over here.
Are they all on your side?
All on this
Look, my
side.
bucket is still empty. You're doing a great job, Jack. Got one. Is what we're doing, and be honest, because I know you're like showing me cows and the things that I really like, but is this a typical volunteers day?
So it just depends on what sort of volunteer role you choose to do. So if people come along for a Helping Hands Day, that's kind of like a working bee, and we do big groups of volunteers that do really big jobs around the sanctuary. So that's kind of a little bit different to what we're doing today. However, for our regular volunteers who come and do like the daily cleaning, it's a little bit similar to what we did earlier. So when we cleaned the shelters of Ray and Lambini and Maple and Aristotle. And then we've got a number of other volunteer roles as well. Mowing volunteers, garden volunteers as well, kitchen volunteers who help us run our Edgar's Kind kitchen on a Saturday for all of our tour visitors.
You were telling me this before, but just to explain to everyone, what's the book club program?
So basically any new arrivals or any of our animals that might be a little bit vulnerable or need to get used to being around people, and they read to them. And this gives the animals an opportunity to get used to being around people and hearing voices as well. So very popular and successful program.
That's awesome. If there's any more goats that require cuddling as well, we do have a bit of extra time before we go. Yeah, what's your ongoing aim for the animals here then? Is it to have them here permanently?
Well, the main thing obviously is we want all of these animals to have a life that's truly worth living. For those animals that need ongoing care or treatment like Yo-Yo and Domino, the aim is to keep them here and make sure that, you know, they get the care that they need and all the love and kindness that they deserve. For those that are, you know, really healthy and that don't really require that ongoing treatment and care that some of our animals do, we do try and find them a home with people that, you know, have experience with these animals so that we can make some room for other animals that, you know, do need some help.
Yeah. So now we have to let her know that we're going?
Yeah, so we just can say free.
Free. Free. If you've watched this video and you're looking for a way to help the animals at EDGAR'S Mission as well, then I've put a link down below in the description to their fundraising page. Or if, like me, you're in the local area and you've got time to spare and you want to become a volunteer as well, then there's also some more information down below in the description. Doesn't watching videos like that just make you want to go and hug your pet immediately? big stretch.